Hello and welcome to How Did You Get Here? I'm your host, Maya Kruger, and these are the themes of my sessions this week. Themes of the week means things that have come up with multiple people. Of course, I'm not giving any identifying information, and the way that I reflect on it in my own personal life. So, the biggest thing that came up for a conversation that I've had in my personal life as well and in sessions was that more than people want to feel better, they want to be right. As in, we're all looking for this confirmation bias about something we decided was a truth, probably from early childhood, that our brain coded as an absolute truth, as in, it is not safe for me to be seen, or perhaps I am stupid and people are going to be onto me and I'm going to be busted and I'm going to be shamed for it, something around those lines. But we kind of go around the world, our world, looking for confirmation that we're right about it. And even though it sucks when we do get the confirmation that, hey, it's true, I am perceived as blah, 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 insert insult there, there's a part of us, like a little bitty part, that goes, I knew it. I knew it. I was right about that. And there's something about the being right that we think gives us some sort of safety, as in it's familiar. So our brain thinks, oh, well, it's familiar, then I know what to do and I'm kind of in control, thus I am safe. Proving again and again and again that the brain just likes to tell stories to continue the narrative that it knows, and anything that is new is a threat to it. I'm seeing this in my own personal life as well, about putting myself out there and the feelings that it brings up in me. And I've spoken about that in the past episode as well. You know, the way to address this, the confirmation bias that we have about ourselves and about the world, but I'll start with ourselves, is to first of all catch it and say, this is what I'm doing. I'm looking for proof. It's like, those people that frantically Google WebMD or Google, things that are going on with them physically. And of course, WebMD is going to say you're actually a corpse typing and you're pregnant and dead at the same time, whatever. It's like we're looking for bad news though. Okay. We are looking for something to tell us something bad. And then it will confirm what we believe to be true about ourselves. So we want to experiment with what it would feel like and look like to insert a different kind of formative belief there. That perhaps it is safe for me to be seen. Or maybe if I'm not feeling well, it doesn't mean that I'm about to die. It could be something else. But leaving space for not knowing, which is very, very scary to do. It's safer for us to know the shitty parts than to not know the parts that actually could be fantastic for us. The second theme that came up a lot in my life as well is the blank space in the summer. Why are we so scared of empty spaces? Now, I research creativity a lot, and as a creative, I'm always curious about the ways that creativity kind of takes form in our life. And in order for anything new to be created, there's nothing really new, everything's a remix, but in anything for anything new-ish to be created, we need to have some kind of blank space slash boredom slash something where there is room for another thing to emerge, something that did not exist before. But we're constantly distracting ourselves with screens, with food, with excitement, with adrenaline, with relationships, that we're not really leaving room for the magic to take place. And I'm wondering what would happen if we actually allowed space for the unknown to take place. Why are we so scared of things that we don't know? I don't get it. We're a species that is obsessed with trying to feel better, but prevent ourselves from doing that. I really think that if we can get comfortable with boredom, which is science has also proven that it's really good for children's brains to be bored, that's where their good ideas come from. If we can get comfortable with boredom, if we can get comfortable with facing ourselves and not deciding that facing ourselves is going to suck, but that maybe something new that we don't know will take place there, then maybe there is space for creativity in our life. And in drama therapy and in creative therapies in general, spontaneity and creativity are signs of health. So, what are we doing this week to try and leave space for boredom, for creativity to take root? What are we doing? I know that I'm committing to scrolling less at night because that is prime distraction time for me. I don't know what it is, but something about going into bed at night and I know that everyone's asleep and there's nothing more for me to do, that makes me want to lose myself in a mindless TikTok scroll. Kind of when I see the things that come up on my feed, though, I'm really embarrassed. I'm just like, why are you watching this? Like, what are we getting out of this? I'm not even controlling what I'm seeing. It's just I'm allowing myself to be fed whatever I'm being shown. So I'm going to try to do less of that and practice what I'm preaching and try and be a little bit more bored and see what happens. And I shall report back. I will see you next week.